All right, if you're like me, you kind of notice at this time of year, and I'm not sure why it's this time of year, there are a ton of bees around wherever you go. And Josh is here, who's the head greenskeeper at Avalon Golf and Country Club, superintendent. What's the official title?
Head superintendent.
That's the one. But you also raise bees.
I do.
And I didn't know that.
I do.
So I had all these bee questions that I thought I'd ask you. So let's start with that. Why does it seem like August and September, wherever you go, there's 1,000 bees on you?
Okay, there's two reasons for that. Reason number one is bees and other stinging insects right now, they are at the height of their population.
Okay.
So in the spring, early summer, they've just come out of winter, they're making babies, they're growing their population. When you get to this time of year, they are at maximum capacity.
Okay.
So you can't get any more bees in this time of year.
All right.
The other thing they're doing is, right now they're preparing their colony, they're preparing their queen for winter. So they are going out and they are trying to scrounge every bit of food that they can get their hands on. So you're not really seeing them more than you see before, you're just seeing more of them.
I see. So, and what is their food? What are they looking for, other than my Diet Coke, typically?
Flowers, pollen, they're looking for sugar. You know, that's why they're going after your Coke, your Diet Coke.
Okay.
They're looking for anything sweet, because they can take any of that stuff and turn it into honey for their hive.
Why don't, when I wish them away and do this move and stuff, why don't they just go away? Why do they keep coming back?
Chances are, if they're bothering you, if they're running into you, you either A, have something they want, like your Diet Coke,
Okay.
or B, you're too close to their nest.
Okay.
So they're not bothering you so much as you're bothering them.
I see.
And they're just trying to warn you off.
And they're protecting
They're protecting the home.
their stuff. There are different types of bees or these kind of insects. Why don't we just go over a couple of the popular ones for this part of the world?
Okay, you've got your bees and your stinging insects. It's
Okay.
really two separate categories. Your bees are your honey bees, your carpenter bees. They're
Those are the
generally
big
the big
fat
fat
ones.
fluffy ones.
Okay.
They're generally benign. They won't bother you unless you bother them.
Okay.
And then you've got your stinging insects. You've got your hornets and your wasps. They will attack you for not bothering them.
Okay.
If you're too close to the hive, if you bump one out of the way, if you stick your hand somewhere they don't like it and they're hanging out, they're gonna sting you.
And you were telling me yesterday, if you have one of those just regular old bees and it's near you and you squash it, that's not a good idea, right?
No, any bee, bees and hornets, wasps at the same time, when you crush them, when you kill one, they release a pheromone that tells all the other bees in the area, hey, this guy's dangerous, this is a predator, we need help.
Here we come.
Here we come.
Yeah, and they do come.
And they
right?
do come.
What if you see a lot of them going into the ground rather than the ones up in the trees or up in the awnings and stuff like that.
Yeah.
That's called a...
Those are commonly called ground bees,
Okay.
but they're actually a hornet.
Okay.
They're just bad news all around.
What do we do? Do I have to wait till nighttime? A lot of people say that.
Nighttime is the best time to deal with those.
Okay.
Once temperatures drop, bees tend to get back in the hive. They tend to stay warm. Those are the best time to deal with them. They won't be out buzzing around when after dark.
Is there a type of nest that beekeepers want that I could call a beekeeper and they would come get it?
Honeybees.
Okay. What does it look like?
The nest, typically with a honeybee nest, you're not going to see it.
Oh, okay.
You're going to see them going in and out of a hole in a tree,
Okay.
or even maybe your chimney or under the side of your house. Typically what beekeepers go for are what's called swarms. And those happen this spring, early summer. When a hive gets too big and it outgrows the space that it's in, the queen takes half the bees and she goes off.
Okay.
And what she'll do is she'll land on a telephone pole, a car, a tree limb, a bush, and she'll just hang out while the scouts find her a new place to live. That's the easiest time to collect a honeybee.
Okay. And in this house, up in the corner, there's a little nest.
Yeah.
Nothing to be afraid of right now because the bees aren't in it. But
Right.
that's something. Can we do that stuff? Does that stuff that you squirt that big stream? Does that work?
That's a wasp nest. That's a paper wasp nest.
Okay.
Yeah, just the Spectracide that you could buy that has a 16-foot jet on it or whatever. It's the easiest way to deal with that kind of stuff.
Shoot it and then you're done.
Shoot it and walk away.
All
Yep.
right. Bees 101 for you. If you're experiencing what I'm experiencing, bees all around you, those are some tips to get through the fall.